Charu, Pragya of the BJP continues to be with us. I'm also joined by America V. Narayanan, political analyst, also with us. America, let me begin with you. Do you believe it is possible for the Congress party to move ahead, to look beyond? This is an age-old question that has been plaguing the Congress party, at least certainly since the debacles from 2014 onwards.
Well, first thing is, if you really look at 2019 election and subsequently a couple of years back, I have come out and said Congress has to look, we can't do the same thing we have been doing, trying to build up a leadership, and rightfully so for some time. But if congressmen alone will vote, Rahul Gandhi may be the Prime Minister, but it's the public which votes, and they have, unfortunately, for whatever reasons, have not accepted Rahul Gandhi as a leader of the country. Hence, I have said they are important part of the party. They have to set aside from the national leadership and bring in someone else. I have said that 2 years back, and that's why I am no longer official spokesperson of the Indian National Congress. However, I believe in Congress.
But they have done that now.
As a,
officially,
the
Gandhis are no longer
correct.
The president of the Congress party.
Agree,
but is that enough?
No, it's not enough. The problem is that even Mr. Kharge, even though he has come up through the leadership, he is propped up. As a matter of fact, the election for the party, even though they said has not, I mean, anybody can contest, I don't think it has been fair and clear. And they, without being very clearly telling that they support Mr. Kharge, and who I think is a good leader, but I think there has not been, there has been, people have been given to know who should they vote for, and most of the congressmen do like Gandhi's family, and hence Mr. Kharge has come into thing. But I think most important thing is Mr. Rahul Gandhi and the family has to further go away, because what happened was, I really started saying that after the Punjab debacle, and that is a winnable state. We lost it because of the improper planning from the central leadership, and that I was supporting Congress leadership publicly until that time, and then I said it's time I need to speak up as a congressman. But I really believe the Joda Yatra has built his leadership and he has touched the people, but evidently it's not good enough. We need to know, recently Prashant Kishore also has said that. I think ideology is important. We need to build. For example, I am in Tamil Nadu. I've been in Congress in Tamil Nadu for almost 34 years since I had come back to India in 1989 after a 13-year stay in the United States. And I know Mr. Rajiv Gandhi asked me to come. But unfortunately, he passed away. Congress has been selling the state for the center consistently. We want the center to be in our power, so we go on an alliance between two regional parties, and whichever side we won, and they are willing to give away the entire party. And why should people come to us? Nobody comes to Congress in Tamil Nadu, mainly because they can go to either DMK or ADMK directly.
Right.
Now, if you want to build ADMK. Now, the problem is, if you want to build a party, you need to contest, go to the people. And also, recognize leaders who has worked at the grassroots, and that's not happening.
No, you said very quickly, before I go to Charu, you said more needs to be done. Now, the impression outside is that while Mr. Kharge may have taken on as the president, the key decision makers of the party are still the Gandhis. So, do you mean that they need to now give up the decision-making power of the Congress? But more importantly, is that possible?
Well, it is difficult because they have been the face of the party for quite a long time. Most of the congressmen like them. But the fact of the matter is, they need to understand that's not good enough. So, I think they have to further step aside, and there will be a problem. There will be a problem for another 5 years. But leadership will emerge. And hence, I think it's the right thing to do. And they may send me out of the party for saying that. I said that before.
Okay, I'll come back to you. Charu, the words of former President Pranab Mukherjee, who of course was one of the tallest leaders of the Congress party, they echo a lot of what the BJP's attacks on Rahul Gandhi have been. Particularly his comments about internal democracy in the Congress party and how there's a hegemony of the Gandhis, etc. I'm sure you're very happy with this book and the snippets coming in because they come out from the mouth of a true blue congressman.
Shivani, as a student of politics, it's always very interesting to get insights into what went on inside a party which calls itself the grand old party. But what really is new here, during the UPA era, we used to say that the Prime Minister is a remote control Prime Minister. Today they are not in power. They pretended to change the party president. But then now we have a Congress president who's a remote control president. All the decisions are still being taken on a kitchen table between members of a family. That's it. That's what the Congress party stands for today. And that is why they are becoming weaker and weaker. And like I said, I'm only making these observations as an external observer. I have got nothing to do with the internal politics of Congress. But what is sad to see? This party has never been about democracy in any case, because when it was the time to choose our first Prime Minister, Congress, they always boast about it. It is that old a party. The votes went in favor of our Iron Man, Vallabhbhai Patel ji. But who became the Prime Minister? It was Mr. Nehru. And then onwards, up till now, the Nehru-Gandhi family has had dominance over the Congress. It's become a party which is run by a family for a family. So everybody else will only be in a supporting role and no more. That being said, I found one statement very glaringly interesting, and that was Rahul Gandhi has the arrogance of the Nehru-Gandhi dynasty without the political acumen, and we are all seeing that in action every single day.
Okay, on